Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people of the world. It's me, Lainey, and I hope you're having a fantastical day. Today, I am recording my voiceover from my actual desk for once in my life, instead of just a hospital bed that I've borrowed, borrowed from my mother. Look, she lent it to me. Okay, I'm off topic. Okay, we're 30 seconds in, I'm already extremely off topic. Today we are doing an art video. Today we are doing a video about motorbikes, am I right? Today we are doing a Hermitcraft Among Us video. Yes, that's right, here it is. I can't believe it. Part 2 of 3, one more to go. Whoop whoop, party, party. Last week we did the Redstone sort of group. That doesn't sound right. The Redstone group? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's go with that. The quote-unquote Redstone group, and today we have the quote-unquote building group, which are just people who I more commonly associate with building. It is partly biased to the kind of hermits I usually watch, but also I have other people look over the list to make sure it wasn't too crazy, so the people we have here in this beautiful lineup, let's start with our murder victims, shall we? In the back, we have B-dubs and Vintage Kebab, Bubbles and Vintage Kebab. That's what they call them? I don't know. There's weird names here on Hermitcraft. B-double-O and Vintage Beef. Let's go with that. Let's go with their actual names. I assume they were double killed, that's why they are paired together like that. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. In the other back, we have Wells of the Night. He is, very sad. And then we have our freshest and last kill that stole the imposter win, Rendog, right in the front. We've also got, our two imposters standing right over the body, False Symmetry and Grian, and they are ready, and they look like they are about to murder poor Corrales and Good Times with Scar, because, oh dear, the poor beans, the poor babies. Oh well, things happen, you die in Among Us, it's a time, I've played a little bit of Among Us since. Why are there so many motorbikes? I don't know if you can hear them, but they're driving me insane. I played a couple more rounds of Among Us since my last video, so I could tell some Among Us stories, but who cares about Among Us? This is about Hermitcraft, Season 7. Well, more specifically, these buildy hermits. So, I don't know about you, but I really enjoy watching building time lapses, and Hermitcraft has so many quality Minecraft building time lapses. It's great. It's great. It's so good. I love me a good time lapse. And then the time lapse music is iconic. It's so good. Anyway, is there an art thing I can talk about? Oh, I can talk about the colors of the suits. I mean, it's not so much of an art thing, it's more of just a analysis of all the characters, because I chosen these 8 characters and then I had to assign each of them a color. The first color I gave was green, because I'm just okay, well, he has to be red. I don't think he could be a different color. So I gave him red. And then the next person who I knew immediately what color they should be is Scar, because I wanted Scar to be orange so bad, and I can only think that it's a color that he really likes, or I don't know why I associate him so much with the color orange, but I believe it's his favorite color. I like Good Times with Scar, so I really wanted to do that in particular. Next was Ren Diggity Dog in the blue, because last I checked he's still wearing those stunning blue shades and that blue watch from the Button game that is sadly and unfortunately dead. Another easy choice was B00 with lime because he always carries around a lime bed. Honestly, I couldn't choose between like lime and teal for B-dubs, but then when it came to choosing Wells Knight, I had already used like the blue, and I also felt like the blue was too deep of a color, so I used the teal / cyan color on Wells because, I don't know, I feel like he looks good in blue. And so that left Bubbles with the lime. Why Keralis is green, I couldn't tell you. I was asking what color Keralis should be in the chat, and somebody said, oh, he should be green, and I'm like, good enough for me. I don't really need a reason, I just need a color. And then, in the back, Vintage Beef is, just chilling in the black suit, you know. I couldn't think of a more, like, poppy sort of color. I thought about giving him brown, but then I'm like, brown doesn't feel quite right. I feel like the only hermit that can pull off brown is probably Zedaf, who is going to be in the next lot of people, so look out for that. But, I don't know. I think the hardest struggle with this particular drawing wasn't picking all the colours and deciding what hermits. It is trying to make every hermit look unique enough that people still recognize them, because as many artists do, especially when they draw like a large group of people that a lot of different people are drawing, like Hermitcraft, everyone kind of has their own interpretation of how everybody should look, and I can't expect every single person that looks at this drawing to have seen all of my other Hermitcraft work and know how I like to draw specific hermits. Like, I always give Keralis a cap, and I always give B-dubs that poofy floofy hair, you know? It's just the stylistic choices. So when I was looking at all of the characters and I started doing all of the colors, I'm just like, wow, I'm drawing a lot of dudes with brown hair. And even in the comments on my actual Reddit post, there's just like, wait, but who is who? And I'm like, I barely remember. They all look so similar, and it's just like that, you know. It's just sort of how it is. I take a lot of inspiration from the actual Minecraft skin, also based off what the people look like in real life, and also just, you know, a couple of just fun stylistic choices. Try to make everybody look somewhat different, but that I'm not the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not the most amazing artist in the world, so I don't have the largest range of hair vocabulary. Hair designs? Hair vocabulary. My brain hurt after I said that, like, real bad. It's just like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I've been up too long. I've been up for almost 24, way over 24 hours. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was playing the Sims 4 way into the night. I was doing the Super Sim challenge, which I have done videos of on my channel, but I did not get to finish it before I ended up getting a new laptop, and I didn't save the save on any of my old EA games, so unfortunately all of that is lost. But it is okay, I'm fine, I'm great. This is probably the best I've ever done at the Super Sim challenge, so unfortunately I have not been recording it at all. But one last little fact about this little drawing before I start going into my outro: the only reason why I decided Keralis would be alive is his eyes. You know what, I don't even know if I've already said that, but I just wanted you to know, even if I've already said it. Keralis is only alive because of his big eyes. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video for some reason, make sure to do the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe. You know what they are. Links as always will be in the description down below, so please go and check them out. Please go check out the original version of this on Reddit, and if I have forgotten to post a link to my Reddit, please somebody annoy me in the comments to do so. I hope you're all having a fantasmical Tuesday wherever you are in the world, and if it's not Tuesday when you're watching this, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you all hopefully next week for a not Hermitcraft video. Maybe a Hermitcraft video, not an Among Us Hermitcraft video. That'll be for the week after unless I decide not to. I'm really not making this easy for myself. Anyway, sooner or later I'll post the third part, which is what I'm calling the quote-unquote magical group. So people who I feel are too diverse and unique to just be labeled as builder or redstoner. They have more. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.